Now I did buy this as a spares or repair job, and I didn't quite realise when I ordered it quite how bad it was going to be. I did get it quite cheap though, so but yeah, I don't know whether you can see that, but the body is completely cracked along the top, and that crack runs all the way down into the body of the car, right down to the back wheel. But worse than that, I've now just noticed that I can't even run the car on the track because of that. So as you can see, the chassis as well as the body is pretty badly damaged. So maybe I did buy a pretty bad choice here. I didn't notice that on the pictures. But then again, as I say, I didn't pay a heck of a lot for it. Price of a couple of cups of coffee. So I'm going to have to take this to my friend Geoff. Mr. G, now we have got a bit of a problem here. Different thing to fix this time. Normally Geoff fixes lawnmowers and stuff like that, but this time it's going to be my Scalextric car.
Bit of a mess.
It is a bit of a mess.
Yeah. Looks like your axles come out of place as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
you used to work for Hornby, didn't you?
Many years ago.
Yes, you used to work for Hornby. So you should be able to. And they make Scalextric. So
well, yes,
you're the man, really.
Yeah. Okay. So well, let's give it a go, shall we?
Let's give it a go. Right. Okay. Well, let's hope Geoff can fix my Scalextric car.
Okay. Well, first of all, then, okay, you'll probably notice on the underside of the car that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 micro screws holding the chassis onto the body. Okay, so and they're posi drive, so they're quite easy to undo. You need a watchmaker's screwdriver. Take the 4 screws out. I'm putting it on a white background so that if anything drops out we can see where it goes. That looks quite nasty. Okay.
Oh God.
That's quite.
You think you can fix it?
I'm sure we can. I mean, it's only moulded plastic. Okay. Okay. It might not look good once we've done it, but you know, with a little bit of touch-up paint, you can go over the cracks and what have you. And then it doesn't have to support anything because it's only light plastic. It's only a visual unit for the car. Okay. And if you look on the back axle,
it's broken.
It's well, no, not actually broken. What's happened is if I just gently squeeze it like, you'll see the 2 bearings. Okay, they're the floating bearings, and what's happened is somebody, yourself or somebody, has pressed on it, and you're ready. You just click them in. You go 1, 2, and that connects then with the motor. Can you see it connecting on the motor there? On the cog. Okay, therefore that's your drive wheel. Okay, but what happens is if you press down on it, watch what happens. See, you press hard on it, it comes out.
Okay.
Okay, so and that's why you can get interchangeable axles and that sort of thing. So okay, I noticed, John, here. Can you see that peg? If you see there, that's where it attached to. So that's why the screw would not come out.
Oh, okay.
So what we need to do first and foremost, then, right? Okay, if we're going to repair this, the actual base doesn't need anything doing to it. That's absolutely fine, except we need to take that off there. Okay, glue it back onto there. Just a pair of pliers, just to grip the plastic. Okay, and we get the screwdriver again, and we release it by doing that. All right, so there we are.
Oh, he's done it. Look, there you go. He's got it. He's got it.
And there's your 4th screw. Okay, so we put them out of the way. Okay, and these yogurt pots are ideal for popping your parts in, so you don't lose them.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, and you can see where they are, and you don't lose them.
And the little orange bit.
Yeah. No, I need that. Oh, thank you very much.
Oops.
Okay,
Whoops.
and I'm going to put that in there with it as well. So then we can move those out of the way. We don't need those for the moment. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to effect the repair on the actual body of the car, and we're going to put the stud back in as well.
Oh, okay.
So let's try with super glue first.
Yeah.
Okay. Not all super glues do plastic. Screwdriver I don't use anymore.
Yeah.
Right, and what I will do is I will dip it into the glue.
Yeah.
Okay. And dab it on. Yeah, like so.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're just using it as a. So you could use it. Could you use like a cotton bud or
Cotton
something
bud
like that?
or something like that. Yeah, something that you throw away.
Okay.
And the same thing again. Advisable to wear gloves.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the biggest advocate of wearing gloves, but under the circumstances, I need to grip it because it's only like a very small.
Is that
item.
why, Geoff? In case you stick your fingers together.
Absolutely. You have to be so careful. We get the aforesaid item, and we pop it in place.
Right.
Okay.
It's very fiddly, isn't it?
It is very fiddly. Okay. Right. You can
Look,
see
he's
that.
done it. He's done it.
I'm just going to put a drop more glow around the base of it. Only tiny amounts. See, that's a lolly stick.
Yeah.
Okay. And just cut a lolly stick up. Just with a pair of scissors or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And use it as a spatula, for your glue. Rather than a screwdriver. If you haven't got a screwdriver.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay.
Right.
And you can just do it.
Right. Okay.
So you understand where I'm coming from with that?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see it shining. There's glue around the base of that.
Yep.
Okay.
can.
So while that's drying, then we'll continue to do the cracks because this is
the bodywork, which
is the bodywork.
It's a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
And then you're using the spatula.
Using the spatula, you coat the inside. Okay. Just as if you would like a butter knife. Just keep putting drops in as you go along. You need to hold it in place. So what I use is elastic bands.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so that'll hold it together. Right,
Okay.
like it.
So what we do is we put an elastic band
around it.
that way to hold it in place
In that direction.
That direction, yeah. Squeeze it together and put it around. And
that way.
That way.
He's done it, look.
Now while that's there,
Yeah.
okay, you can get your spatula and rub it on the inside.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it looks like on the inside.
No.
You don't want it to look bad on the outside. But if you do that, okay, then what little residue of the glue you've got will go into the crack there. You can still see little bits
and give
of
it
light.
a bit of strength.
Yeah,
sort of
okay.
thing. Yes.
That's all you can do for the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So
right, okay.
So
we'll
come back to you when we've
done it. Yeah, right. I think I'm going to have a quick look round Geoff's emporium while we're here, the workshop. This is quite an amazing place. There's always something new to see, so I'll have a quick look, see what we can find. Today we've got this. Geoff, what is this?
Well,
They looks like a big.
Right, okay. People of my age will remember a programme on the TV called The Prisoner with Patrick McGowan. And they used to sit in these chairs in the 60s. And they're iconic to that programme, okay, called The Prisoner.
So this is basically a chair then?
This is a chair, and it's called an egg chair. And I'll show you. If I turn that round.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome.
There is your egg chair. Now you're asking.
That is so good.
You're asking me why have I got an egg chair?
Yeah, why have you got an egg chair?
Why have I got an egg chair? Okay. Then I'm converting them into personal hi-fi units.
That you sit in, like so basically you can use it at the moment. One of the big things, I have to say, one of the big things out there at the moment is meditation. So sitting in somewhere quiet and meditating with some of that meditation music.
Absolutely, yeah.
So is that, you could do that in this?
Okay. Well then, let me show you this one's brother, which is to your right, which I'm working on at the moment.
Right,
okay, which is exactly the same chair.
Yeah.
However, if you come under here,
Okay.
and as you can see, you've got a speaker there and a speaker on the other side. And if you come back a little, you'll see an amplifier.
You can. There it is.
So what you do is you connect it to a audio source.
Yes.
You put it through the amplifier.
Like your iPad or something, your Apple thing,
Apple,
whatever.
iPad, whatever.
Yeah.
Through to the speakers, and you actually sit in it.
That's awesome.
Let me just show you.
And you
then.
can meditate in the.
Yeah. This is the next one to be done, and if I show you.
Yeah.
How it works, you sit in, And you...
That is awesome. That is so awesome.
15 minutes later, we can try taking this off. A bit of a mess on the top, but that's nothing to worry about, because we can just sand that down. And if you look on the inside again, okay,
yeah.
but it's
solid.
Tidy.
Yeah,
Solid.
yeah.
So what we do, very fine emery cloth.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And emery cloth you can either use wet or dry.
Okay.
Okay, so all I do,
oh, you just
touch it on your tongue and gently
sand it down.
Sand it down. Put your finger across, feel how nicely smooth it is.
Oh yeah, my goodness, it really is completely smooth. It doesn't, like I say, it doesn't look it, but it is totally smooth.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
And you've got little marks on there, but hopefully then when you spray it,
yes,
so
we'll get some stuff. Yeah.
Right. And just follow the contours of the part that we've repaired and the part that we're going to be spraying. Right. And that has probably cost us something like 2p in tape.
Yes.
Okay. Quick drying paint. Okay.
Yeah.
Jet black for what we're doing there. We could do an orange. You could do whatever colour you like.
Yeah.
You custom to suit yourself.
But we'll go for black because it was black before. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go black for black.
And when you're spraying, there's a technique. Don't press and hold.
Right.
You go backwards and forwards.
Okay.
Backwards and forwards. Up and down.
The Lambo is now waiting to dry.
Taken the masking tape off, as you can see. The black top, no sign of the cracks at all.
No.
What you can do, you can buy decals for it, or if it's still not to your satisfaction, let it dry, rub it down again, put another coat on it, and you'll probably get it smooth.
Yeah.
So there we are. So
but in essence, the bodywork is fixed. It's solid.
It's solid. So what we need to do now
is put it back together. So there we go. We have got a fixed car. It does need a little bit of touching up paint-wise, which shouldn't be too much of a problem at all. I'll probably get some stickers for it. But the most important thing is the bodywork is now fixed. So the car is now solid. So when I get back, I'm going to stick it on the track and see how it goes with a fixed bodywork. So the only thing we've got to do now is sort out the cost of the repair.
So we break it down into parts and labour. Okay.
Yeah.
And the only parts we used were tape, glue, and spray.
Tape, glue, and spray.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tape, the glue and spray together. I should think about, I don't know, a shot of whiskey.
Shot of whiskey.
Okay.
Well, I suppose it depends what whiskey we're talking about.
Oh, it'll be famous grouse. No doubt about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want an unknown grouse. I want a famous grouse.
Grouse. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So the mask that I use is reusable.
Right.
So it's only a minimal charge of that. So what we'll say is the spray paint and the mask reusable. Yeah. Let's say a pint of John Smith's. So,
John Smith's,
okay, so
pint
that's
of
a pint
John Smith's.
and a shot of famous grouse.
So we've got a shot of whiskey, famous grouse.
Yeah, must be famous.
Must be famous. Yeah. A pint of John Smith.
Or any bitter.
Pint of bitter. And that's...
don't forget your VAT.
VAT, value added tax.
Oh, no. Vodka and tonic.
Vodka and tonic. Oh, right, okay, right, yes. So there we have it, folks. Total bill for that, not bad, given that I bought the Scalextric Lamborghini for a couple of cups of coffee, actually, was the total price. So
it's all on liquids.
Altogether, it's all on liquids, it is. Very good, thanks, Geoff. We're going to take the car back, try it on the track, and hope it works then. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exciting day and an exciting moment in the building of my Scalextric track. For two reasons. This is the first time I've actually got the track up and running and with an actual car on it. And the second reason is we don't know, first of all, whether the track is going to work, and we don't know even whether the car is going to work, because Geoff has kindly put it together for me and rebuilt it, but it hasn't actually been tested. So this is now going to be known as the Lambo G, not Lambo Gallardo, but Lambo Geoff, named after Geoff, who actually got it back together again. Will it work? I don't know. Will the track work? I don't know. We're about to test it. I've plugged in the Scalextric analog unit for now. So, because this is an analog car, so we'll be using the analog base unit with the analog controller. And this is where we finally find out whether my track will work. Before we take this car on the track, I think we should fire up the motor and let's see what she sounds like. That's a pretty good sound. And it really does sound like an Italian car should sound. Okay, so the Lambo is on the track. The trigger is at the ready. Will this car work on the track? Here's the time to find out. And it's off. Around no limits, through the Disco corner, down the straight, into the ditch lock carousel and back. And it does seem to be working quite well. I'm taking it steady. Don't want to push it too hard. Nice and steady at this point. And we are doing okay. It's a real shame we can't do anything too drastic in terms of lap times and things. But the Lambo G is working. Right, this is good news. This is really good news. Okay, now we're going to get it warmed up, get the motor warm, get the tyres a little bit warmer. I'm going to take it nice and steady for now. And then we're going to really start to push it. Okay, that's it. Let's really start pushing it now. When we get to the Granger Straight, I'm going to open it up. Round we go and go. Bit of a slip there. And now we are starting to actually get the back end out. This is really good. Now as we go into the ditch lock carousel, watch this. The back end comes out and back in. Amazing. The car actually drifts. You can literally hear the tyres skidding. Here we go, get a listen to this. Unbelievable. It's quite hard to drive and film, but I'm going to see if I can get it to skid again. Hear that? This thing actually makes skid noises. Unbelievable. Now it's a shame that we can't actually do a proper lap time on this yet, but the ART1 controller and lap timer is on order. It'll be here very soon, and we will then be able to do lap time and speed tests, not only on this car, but on new cars to come very soon. There we go. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video and had as much fun as I have getting this track together and getting the first car running on it. Lots more to come very soon. Thanks for watching and catch you in the next one.